Back here, and it's time for our big board. Our team of insiders standing by live for more on this morning's top stories. Larry Hackett is here. He's going to be talking Justin Bieber in just a moment.
You bet. Good to for this.
Yes, you did. We're glad that you did. Let's start with Michelle Obama, though. The First Lady is set to hit the campaign trail with Hillary Clinton on Thursday. Clinton's camp is calling her a rock star this election cycle, leaving many people wondering, will she run for office herself? ABC's Cokie Roberts is going to join us to talk about this. But before we hear from you, Cokie, I don't know if you saw the president last night on Jimmy Kimmel. He had this to say about his wife.
I know you have to leave, but can we keep her for another 4 years? She is spectacular, but I was telling somebody backstage, Michelle was never wild about politics. Michelle once explained to me, I try to organize my life not to have a lot of mess around. And politics is just a big mess.
And Cokie, she has repeatedly, Michelle Obama, repeatedly been asked this, and repeatedly she has held steadfast no. But Democrats in Illinois, they got some openings coming up, and they're hoping that she may change her mind.
I think she's saying no way, absolutely, absolutely no way. But you know, that's part of the reason she's so effective, Robin. Everybody knows that she's the real deal, and she's not running for something herself. So anything she says actually sounds authentic because it is.
Mm-hmm. But Cokie, if she doesn't run for public office, what do you think she's going to do next?
Well, she's consulted with other First Ladies. She and Laura Bush are actually good friends, and she's made it clear that Let Girls Learn, a program to keep girls around the world in school, is something that she says will be her life's work. And military families will also stay on her agenda.
That was been from the forefront. But you know, both of the Obamas are very young. They're in their early 50s.
That's
They've got
right.
a lot that they can do.
But I'll tell you one thing, I know she will continue to be effective and help a lot of people.
Wherever she is.
Definitely wherever she is. And thank you, Cokie. And next up, a police chief is now defending his department's ride-along program after a civilian passenger was caught in a dangerous shootout on Sunday. Take a look. All right, and ABC's Gio Benitez joins us now. And Gio, Steve Frazier, who is the chief of police at Madera, California, this is what he's saying about this incident.
I think our policy is sound in regards to how we approach and look at ride-alongs. I don't foresee any changes necessarily coming down the road.
Now, we hear him saying he doesn't foresee any changes. Does that surprise you? And secondly, what's going on with this case, this last shootout?
Well, first, Michael, I guess we should say everyone is okay. Thank goodness. That's the good news. But I'm really not surprised that the chief said this, because for these police officers, ride-alongs are actually very important. You're talking about community outreach, showing the community how important police work is. And you also are looking at recruitment, whether people who say they're going to be police officers actually want to do the job.
Well, being shot at will help you figure that out, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. And you're talking about 14 shots. You're talking about 2 shots that went through this car. One of the bullets went right between the passenger and the officer. So this is dangerous.
Yeah, very, very much so. Of course, if you're going to be with police officers out there, we see this all around the country, these ride-along programs. So what's being done to keep civilians safe, Gio?
Well, one of the things, Robin, is that they're going to look at this. They're going to look at this video, and they're probably going to use this training video across the country because, in fact, this particular department is going to be using this video as part of their training. And also, you got to look at these bulletproof vests. This officer, in this case, had what they call a soft bulletproof vest. She did not have anything on. So I don't believe that they're going to look at this and say there's not any change coming. I think they're going to have to look at that and say, we're going to have to do something.
Protect the ride-along passenger a little bit more.
Absolutely. All right, Gio, thanks so much. Okay. Hit it, Lily. Hit it. Hit it. The Beat's popular song, Sorry, a word some of his fans may want to hear after the singer walked off stage mid-concert in England on Sunday. Here's a video a fan posted on YouTube.
With the screaming during these breaks has gotta stop.
Drop the mic moment. Former editor-in-chief of People magazine and our dear, dear friend Larry Hackett.
Good morning.
Is here. This is not the first time that he's done this.
It's not. It's not, and I think he's going through pop star growing pains. He should go. There's a new movie out now called 8 Days a Week about the Beatles. If you want to hear skull-stabbing screams, go see that. That wasn't so bad. Look, he's growing up. He's been going through this for 7 or 8 years right now, and he's trying to bring his audience along, and they're not ready to go. So I think he's going to withstand this. I think, like you said, though, we've seen these kind of petulant outbursts before. We'll probably see them again. And, he was having a bad night.
Well, he said, I want to connect with you in the break, so stop screaming. I want you to hear what I have to say. But these are young kids at a concert. They're his believers, they call themselves.
Exactly.
But at what point, or do you think there is a point where these kids say, like, enough is enough?
The kids? No, I don't think so. No, absolutely not. Look, I mean, he refused to do selfies a while ago. He got in trouble, and he had his, teenage bad years where he was misbehaving all over the place, and they withstood that. They'll withstand this. I think the people in Manchester may be upset. And let's remember, he came back out, and he apologized. So all's going to be forgiven.
Right.
I think the trick for him is going to be the trick for everyone who became a pop star or a teen idol. Does the audience move along with him? He's doing the weird thing by trying to drag them along.
Yeah, that's right.
Usually they kind of sit back and let it happen. And the fact is, if you look at the Beatles and other bands from the 60s, the audience does mature eventually. And if you're worth it, they'll stay with you. If you're not, you get added to the pile of, teenage pop ex-stars.
Yeah, you mature. Does your audience mature along with you?
But people screamed for me, and then they stopped, and then they started to follow.
Well, I'll tell you what, but he does make good music.
That's what I'd say.
And I'm curious, do you guys, Koki and Gio, do you have any favorite Bieber songs?
Who?
Elvis,
did you say Elvis?
Elvis. Well, Gio, I know
Love
you
Me
do.
Tender.
Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beat. When that comes on,
Beauty
I'm
and the Beat, Love Me Tender by Elvis from Koki.
My daughter liked Baby, so I'm going to stick with Baby.
Baby, you go first
What do you
to the
mean?
beginning.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Come on, Robin.
That is, what do you mean? That's a song.
What do you mean?
Yes,
like
exactly.
That. And he has a song I like called Right Here with Drake. Yeah,
Oh.
see, I was listening, just like you, I'm listening to the song and I'm vibing, and I said, who is this? So I was Justin Bieber.
I heard
For a
that one,
second,
too.
I was like, what am I doing?
So we've forgiven
But I
him
gave
here,
in.
apparently.
Yeah. All is forgiven here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Way to go, Koki, with Elvis. Way to keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
I love
Thank
that
you,
about
Koki. Gio, thank you.
Larry.
Larry, thank you as well.